This morning, for example, we saw this the fin whale, the pilot whale, and the bottlenose dolphin.
Yeah.
These three. This afternoon, so far, bottlenose dolphin and common dolphin. We are giving a little bit time to our captain to see if he collect more information about big whales, but so far everything is quite calm. That's why we're gonna go slowly, giving you the chance to enjoy the views, and then we go more to that side. All right?
Oh yeah.
No dobra, taka trochę niespodziewana dzisiaj przygoda. W ogóle tego nie planowaliśmy. Natomiast jakoś spontanicznie wyszło, że wybraliśmy się, żeby pooglądać wieloryby, delfiny, co tam się trafi. Jesteśmy sobie na takim katamaranie. No i co? Podobno coś się tutaj chyba zbliża. Dlatego, że właśnie wyłączyli w tej chwili silniki. Zrobiło się nagle cicho. No i co? Szukamy, wyglądamy. Akcja. Ale naprawdę...
But it's part of the history now.
Yeah.
Basically, we are trying to fix the mistakes that they made in that time. And what we are doing now is that we are providing areas specific to the animals. For example, around the island, you find areas like this one, exclusive for the animals, just for them to rest, to do what they have to do. And then besides of that, there is also a lot of guidelines for all the boats that work with animals. The idea is trying to cause minimum impact possible to the groups, because a big part of this, they come here for two things: to have the young calves and to feed. And if all the boats start going on the top of them, it's something that causes them a lot of stress. Then what happens? Bye-bye. They will choose another spot to have their kids, to have their food. And that's why when we approach, we always have to approach behind. It depends on the area that we are. Only two boats watching the groups, periods of 10 minutes, and always keeping the distance.
Yeah.
Because the animals, they only swim like this. And if we go facing the animals, we could have a risk of collision, and that's something that nobody wants. So when we see the animals, always approach them behind, leaving a way out. In case if they stress or something that they get scared, they dive and they can swim free.
Yeah, and it's really important, and it's great experience for us to see them. Yes.
Nice,
Thank
I'm happy.
you.
Happy that you're happy.
To trzeba patrzeć właśnie bardzo uważnie. Ja widziałem już tam.
O, widziałam skrzydło.
O, widzisz. Płetwę.
Płatwę,
No,
plecy i ten płetwę. O,
też tam widziałem.
Plecy i płetwę.
O, ale skoczył, widziałeś? Jak skoczył fajnie? No. Radosny chyba. Ale fajnie, no. Widziałeś teraz jak wyskoczył? Patrz, patrz uważnie, bo to wiesz, trzeba być skupionym. Jeśli nie jest skupionym, to się nie zobaczy. No, był następny, no. O, widziałeś? Następny.
Tam to ten płetwa.
Mhm. Następny widziałeś?
Wracają.
No, tak, my też pewnie będziemy teraz zawracać powoli, wiesz? Tam ci już daleko są. Right now, with those dolphins and whales, the population is growing again, or?
To be honest with you, each year we see less and less.
Yes.
Our captain is already in this activity more than 20 years. I'm almost in 14, 15 years. And then I remember in the beginning of my career that we used to spot like 4 or 5 species like this, easy. Nowadays to see a species we need to go miles and miles and miles and miles to see something. Today actually we're having a good day.
Yeah, two groups of...
Two groups, in the morning we saw the whales, all okay, but it's not every day like this. Some days are...
So sometimes you have no...
Yeah, no sightings. Because here they are wild and free, they don't have tags, we don't track them by GPS. It's all school technique, binoculars, looking for foam, fins, blows, bird activity, signs that show us where exactly they are. Right.
And with this protected area, there are more of them?
We see the groups approaching a little bit more. So it's baby steps, but we're getting there.
No więc nie jestem pewien, czy będzie widać jakiekolwiek delfiny z tego dzisiejszego rejsu. Na pewno po prostu było bardzo przyjemnie. Natomiast w tej chwili jeszcze płyniemy sobie zobaczyć najwyższy klif Madery, czyli takie miejsce, no wcześniej na którym byliśmy. Staliśmy tam u góry, natomiast w tej chwili będziemy to oglądać sobie z dołu, z drugiej perspektywy. I tam ledwo widoczny jest właśnie ten taras, na którym staliśmy wcześniej. Ja spróbuję to jakoś domontować. No to jest najwyższy klif.
Funchal, population of Funchal is around 200,000 people, a quarter of a million. And more than 100,000 is the tourists that are living already here. And it's Americans,
Rich people from the Western countries.
exactly. And basically, for us, we live outside of the cities. For example, me and Margarita, we live in São Vicente, on the north, the other side. Okay, at the time that we go out from work, it's not so traffic in the roads. We get there in 40 minutes, no, 40 minutes. But it's every day. And it's because of that, because it's too expensive to rent a house or even to buy a house in Funchal. For us, it's impossible.
Yeah, the independent spaces that are made for the creative people, by creative people and stuff like that.
Those parties, those things, they do it more in summer on the mountains. In Funchal, it's those fancy clubs that's just for teenagers.
So it's just commercial stuff. Yeah.
Very commercial. At this moment, I don't know if you know, but we are without government here in Madeira.
Without.
You are with...
Without government.
without? Why?
2 weeks ago, the president from Madera and a few more persons were they are not in jail, but they are they are arrested for corruption.
Oh,
we
wow.
saw kind of
Yeah,
announcements, something
Yeah.
like this. It was in Portuguese, but
something
But
with
it's related.
corruption, yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
We have the same government for almost 4 years, and it's getting worse and worse. The people are done with this. So a lot of people are complaining in mainland for the big wars,
Yeah.
and now we are without government basically.
I've seen the guy with very big and white teeth, smiling on a tent.
Those are the worst.
Yeah,
Those guys are the worst.
All over
From-
the world.
but he was the left wing, you know.
Oh, left, right. I think they
They're all
are.
the same. Once
Yeah.
they get there, they do the same thing
Yeah.
that the other ones are doing.
Yeah, and maybe it's their money and corruption what we see here. So a lot of real estates.
Yeah, but
high-
it's related with
Yeah,
that. Real
yeah,
estates, the money that they don't tax it.
Yeah.
Even buying diamonds, they find in their houses and things like that.
Yeah.
It was the mayor from Funchal, the president of Madera, and a guy that owns a big company of construction.
Okay.
And it's the guy that is building these big buildings now.
No, jeśli wyjdziecie z tej uliczki, tutaj znajdziecie takie dwie knajpeczki. Jedliśmy w jednej z nich. No i muszę powiedzieć, że tak dobrego mięsa nie jadłem chyba jeszcze. Świetne dodatki, świetnie skontrastowane, rewelacyjna jakość wołowiny.